Most of the time, when we try to communicate with people, we need to focus on how we can apply the rule of three. Now, you must have seen my videos, or when you attend my live sessions, indirectly, I'm using the rule of three in my life. Sometimes you can also consider it like the rule of two, where I give you choices. Now, first understand, why do we use conjunctions whenever it comes to our communication? There are different types of conjunctions, and it also helps us to understand that we can extend the sentence. We can also make your sentences little lengthy using prepositions and using conjunctions. But here, let me guide you in terms of understanding how we can use conjunctions in simple and effective manner using the rule of three, or using the rule of two also you can consider. Now, if I want to talk about three things, I can simply give you the choice, or I can also give you the three distinct options. Now, when it comes to and, the conjunction and, we can simply use the rule of two. You can use I think, and you can also use I believe. Now, what I have done, I have given you two simple options, I think and I believe. But instead of saying this thing, rule of three is something very powerful. How do we use rule of three? We simply say three things with a short pause. Like when we write something, we use comma. So comma is nothing but the sign of short pause. So let's say if I simply want to go ahead in this particular way, there are three things which we need to focus on. First, second, third. Now, what I have done here, I have told you three things. This is the format. This is the template that you can use. I'll give you some examples, and then you will be able to practice it in simple and step-by-step manner. The beauty of using rule of three is you are focused, and you also get clarity in terms of presenting yourself using right intonation and using impactful pauses. Focus on short pause when you say about three things. You can begin your sentences using this rule of three, or you can simply say the sentence, there are three important things, and then list them down. One, two, three. This is one way. Second way, you can directly start with first, second, and third, and then you continue your conversation. Let me give you both of the examples. Let's go ahead with the first format. I'll tell you the line. After that, you can note down this particular line if you wish to. There are three things. You can replace things by parameters. There are three parameters. There are three movies. There are three types of sentences. Now, when I say there are three, I have flexibility of using the object part. Now, I will simply tell you. There are three important states of your mind. Now, I'm saying there are three important states of our mind. Now, next sentence, just see how I say the next sentence. There are three states of mind: conscious mind, subconscious mind, and unconscious mind. And then I can continue explaining each and every mind, because now my thoughts are well organized. I don't need to go here and there to find out, now what should I say? I will be able to focus on simply saying what exactly I want to explain. First, I will explain about conscious mind, then I will explain about subconscious mind, and then I will explain about unconscious mind. Now, look at the power of this particular format. When you say something about subconscious mind, you need to simply give one example. When you simply say about the conscious mind, simply give the example. When you simply say about unconscious mind, you give the example. So the concept is explained with this specific example. You can also add your own experience, and you will be able to see that whatever the information you have in your mind, whatever the knowledge you have in your mind, using this powerful rule of three, you can automatically share that information with confidence and clarity. Why? Only because of organization of your thoughts. Now, let's go ahead with the second format. Subconscious mind, conscious mind, and unconscious mind are three important states of our mind. See how I have presented this particular thing. First, second, and third, then I continue the sentence. Now you can simply go ahead and explain. Let's talk about subconscious mind. Explanation with example. Let's talk about the unconscious mind, or the second part, conscious mind. Explain with the example. And let's discuss about the unconscious mind as well. Explanation and then example. If you follow these two formats and if you explain using the rule of three, you will become confident, you will create that impact, you will be able to follow your own energy to convey this message with clarity and confidence. Whenever you convey your message with clarity and confidence, it automatically creates that quality impact on your audience, and this really matters a lot. Let's say you are giving a presentation. Let's say you are just participating in the meeting and you are putting forward your points. How you can simply go ahead? I have observed three important points in this project. First, second, third. I'm simply using present perfect tense. You can simply start with point number one, point number two, and point number three are observed in this particular project. I'm using passive voice in simple present. How beautiful is it? I want you to apply this rule of three along with the rule of two as well. You can simply say, I have seen two important things in this particular project. Number one, number two. This thing and this thing are the most important assets of this project. You can simply go ahead in this particular way also. So when you follow your thought process backed by this particular rule of three and the rule of two, you automatically organize your thought process. And whenever you get the clarity of your thought process, you automatically learn creating that impact. Isn't it easy to communicate? It's not difficult at all. It's all about your mindset. If you say that, I don't know how to communicate effectively, it means that indirectly you are manifesting in your life. Now, if you are able to get this information right now at this particular moment, it means that you are ready to learn that how you can create impact on people by simply learning this technique. This is a very powerful technique. You can share this with your friends and family members so that they will also learn. Now, the beauty of sharing your knowledge is very simple. We always say that when we share our knowledge, we double our knowledge. And that's why it is very important. How do we double that? We simply focus on repeating that concept. Once the concept is repeated, it automatically becomes a part of your subconscious mind, because that's how your subconscious mind understands everything. Because every time, whenever we talk about something important, if you get that particular gut feeling that, yes, this is what I wanted, this is how I wanted to learn, and I was not getting that, but right now I'm learning it, it means that your subconscious mind will highly prioritize that particular learning and it will keep in your mind. And next time, whenever you need to use it, you will definitely use it.